I can explain to you how the reality works further on. When once you get on lesson food and sleep, you can get this answer from anywhere you want. Like, for example,
that would be great.
Yes, like for example, I also like always questioning, what shall I do? And I hear people pass next to me, and they was talking about what I was thinking about.
Yeah,
They gave me an answer. You understand? So in a pure wisdom, where is a question, there is immediately answer. You understand?
Yeah.
In the wisdom, in this proverb, wisdom about life, these gurus, they say that the time you answer the question, you instantly got an answer. In quantum physics, says the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hear what
So that's how it works. For example, you question, and then you see on the wall is written this answer.
Yeah.
Or you by accident press a music, and the music gives you this answer.
Yeah.
But
no, I get, and that's what I call.
You know why we have this tarot? Because, and this system, what you show, there are many like this system, especially now is tarot popular.
Yeah.
Because when we sleep, the time is slowed down, and we slow down. And once we have a question to what is going on in our life, everything slows down. So we cannot instantly get answer. And this answer slows down, we get through this technique. But once you speed up with less sleep and fasten through the run, your physical vibration, the answer you get instant or nearly instant from reality. That's how the reality works. So you would not have an urge or a need of anyone or anything else. Instantly, you get an answer from cat, dog, music, or you know how I do recently.
No, I understand it. It's synchronicity. You're continuously experiencing synchronicity.
Bravo. That's how it will get all. So you will not waste your energy on what should you do next. And another very important point.
Just a moment. Yeah. When does that happen in this process? When?
Especially, that's what I wanted to say now. It's perfect synchronicity, Jacco. That's what I wanted to answer now.
Yeah.
So that's the main point. When we run physically, vibrate, we get on the clear vibration. You know this metronome. When you play on piano, you have this tak 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 tak. This technique, this machine. Jacco, this is very important. This metronome.
Yeah.
And when you run, your body gets on this vibration like metronome.
Okay.
Because when we sleep and eat, we get vibration tak, 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 unsynchronized. But when we run, we get all in complete synchronicity, especially when we run at night, Jacco.
Yeah.
And once we get this right synchronicity, I forgot what I want to finish the one. Once you get in that right synchronicity, you get instant answer. That's why I put a physical joke. Because running is the vibration of life, and this vibration is physically lessened. That's why we slow down to get. We're losing the energy of life, so we're losing the answers what we search for. So the more we disconnect from the body, the more we feel uncertainty here.
Yeah.
And that's why we need for book, for teacher, more knowledge, more.
Yeah.
Once you tune to your body, totally like baby, your body get in real senses, ecstatic senses, orgasmic senses. You will get this answer immediately. It's other level of perception through this physical body. So you will not any of this have a need. That's why every client which I take, I instantly put to run. Because when they run, they have very clear thoughts process and intuition. Then they don't bother me that something may happen. They have worries, like you wrote to me in Instagram, some worries. It might happen this or this. If this worries goes off. You understand?
Yeah.
Like a Buddhist, I read when I was 12 years old, my father gave me one small book about meditation, Buddhist meditation. I don't know how he got this book those years ago. And I was reading there, and there was writing one thing. When you are sick, you should run. When you are depressed, you should run. When you are disappointed, you should run. When you have pain, you should run. You should always run. When you want to get enlightened, they also said you should run.
Yeah.
You understand? Because the running is the vibration of the physical body to be alive. Once the vibration lessens, we die. And that's how we raise vibration, by raising the energy in the body.
Yeah.
That's why we understand how this is important, but at the same time, we don't run. And why we don't run? Because after 30 and 40 years old, if the person even with raw eating, healthy lifestyle start to run, they will get pain in their knees. And all the joints will have pain. They're not capable to run.
I understand.
That's why nobody goes further to run. Because with the food and sleep, you cannot run. Even with raw eating, you cannot run. I exercise. When I was raw eating for a very long time, liquid raw eating. And I couldn't, and I used to run also 10, 15 kilometers. And I also reached a point that my knees was hurt. And Why they hurt? Because of sleep. More than 1 hour. If you sleep, you are not capable of running 15, 20, 30, 40 kilometers because the knees will be swollen and destroyed. That's why everyone stop running. They go to elliptical, they go to bicycle. So they all losing vibrate the body. You understand, Jacco? It's very, very important.
No, I get
That's
it.
why they will speak and teach and speak and teach and speak. Go to your this. You should use intelligence. You should use your mind. And you think, where the hell this mind? How much you should know? It doesn't work. But once you try to activate the body, you reach the point when you know what at every second you should do. This problem, what we have as human beings now, what to do next, how to survive, how to make money, how to find the right partner. You, at that point, you know exactly what you need to do to get what you want.
Well, I would love to not have to use the I Ching, but at the moment, my intuition is not so well developed. I use the I Ching less and less and less, which is a good sign, yeah. But then there are these moments where my ego wants to do something, and my heart says no, I shouldn't do it. And then there's a conflict within me, and then I go to the I Ching, and the I Ching bypasses your ego. So I find that over the years, I basically have never made mistakes because I always trust the I Ching. Now, there has been things that weren't that good that I did, but that was typically during the time that I was addicted to cannabis as well, and I didn't have a clear head. But I'm getting better. Ever more, I trust myself to just do what I think I should do. But then the moment there's doubt, then I just, instead of wondering, I just go straight to the I Ching, do a few readings. I typically don't just do one reading on an important question. I very often do 5 or 10 or 15 readings on one question. And then ever more, an answer comes out of all of those answers. And then I'm very, very, very sure that I'm doing the right thing.
You do get answer, but it's very different to when your mind will be clear. You will be a very different interaction.
Yeah. No, I think look, I'm looking forward. I'm very excited to looking forward to how this is going to enhance my life. So if this system is going to help me to stop using the I Ching completely, then that would be fantastic. There is amongst the Taoists who use the I Ching, there's a saying that says, the purpose of the I Ching is to become free of the I Ching.
Jacco, 1 second. Do you mean eating or teaching? Eating.
The letter I, and the next word CHING.
So to consume the food, you mean? What is the meaning of the word?
I Ching means the book of changes. So it tells you basically in what situation are you now, and to what situation is it going to change. That's why it's called the book of changes.
So that's what you put meaning of eating the word, yes?
I Ching means the book of changes in English.
Can you please write this word in our group?
Say that again?
Can you please write this word in our group?
Yes.
So I know because it's a different word.
Where is Telegram? Where shall I write it?
Anywhere in the group, in our group.
Okay.
So basically, this whole concept about of being able to make a decision next, what you should do next, yes?
Yeah.
So that's what Jacco. That's why I put everyone who is contacting to me to run, because the running gives you this base. For example, me as a woman, the woman is very emotional and very unstable psyche.
Yeah.
That's what I was. I was even more unstable than any other woman. I am more emotional, I'm more sensitive. I have more the scale of getting neurotic, thinking this, that. It's even more than men, Jacco, more than men. And I was like that.
No,
I reached from running other level.
We men understand that.
Yeah. So I wanted to say that where I was and where I end up now, it's just wow. That very, very different state of calmness.
Yeah. So what else do you want to discuss tonight?
Well, as long as you have questions, some certain. I wanted.
Okay.
We can do another day. Also, I can say more about this program.